90% of the time. Hair hat behavior is passed down from the hair hatted mother 90% of the time. Hair hat behavior is passed down from the hair hatted mother.
Okay, Shalom. Okay, first and foremost, I would like to give our honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash, and double honors and respect to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth, as well as much respect and honors to the brothers that are pushing this truth in sincerity across the four winds of this earth and risking their lives and freedom to do so. I would also like to give much honors and respect to the brothers and sisters that are of the hopeful elect, that are doing their very best to keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High to the best of their abilities. Shalom. This is Caleb of Judah, and I'm coming back at you with a quick lesson. When I actually first saw this video, and even though it's a short video, but when I first saw it, when I first clicked on it, I immediately clicked off of it. Because, just to see this type of behavior, it's an embarrassing behavior to see, from my people. It's a sad behavior to see. It just really disgusted me to see this. And here it is, you have these little young girls right here. They're probably no more than maybe 5, 6, maybe 7 years old or so. They're out here twerking, and they're out here in a public area twerking. Okay. And this right here is a prime example, okay, of, why a real man, okay, or more so a man of the Lord is needed in the home. Okay, because obviously, watching these little young girls behave the way they're behaving, there's obviously no man in the home, or at least no real man. Okay, because a real man, preferably a man of the Lord, would not allow this type of behavior to go on. Okay, a man of the Lord would be, putting a belt to these little young girls behind. Okay, because this right here is a terrible way to act. Okay, it's a terrible and it's a sad way to act. Okay. And, it's probably just, they're probably being raised by their mother, probably, some wicked Eve that's probably, allowing this type of behavior to go on in the home. She's probably even showing them how to twerk. OK, she's probably even showing them twerk videos and things like that right there, because, again, this right here is a learned behavior. OK, but this is a terrible way to act, And see, another thing, too, this is why we have to be very observant of what our children are watching and what our children are listening to, because again, like I say, this is a learned behavior, and they're probably either learning it from their mom, or their mom is probably allowing them to watch, these old, wicked Eves. Such as Suki Hana and Sexy Red and all these other, trashy, female artists that's pushing this type of garbage, such as twerking and just, acting all unladylike and whatnot, But, again, like I say, this is a learned behavior, and there's obviously no real man, or more so a man of the Lord in the home. Okay. But, again, like I said, we have to be very observant of what our children are watching and what our children are listening to, because here it is. You got these devils. Hey, they'll hire these old sellout, Jakes and Eves, again, such as Suki Hana and Sexy Red, to push this madness, to push this type of garbage, and, which is, a lot of our people are listening to, and it's keeping a lot of our people, like I say, oppressed and destroyed, because this right here is a destroyed mentality right here. Okay. And again, like I say, it's learned, and it's learned from the home. And okay. And like I say, you can tell that there's no real man in the home. Okay. And probably some Eve is probably twerking in front of them, okay, probably showing them twerk videos and whatnot, okay, and this is where they're picking this up from, okay, like I say, here it is. You have a lot of our people, they have that destroyed mentality, and what they're doing is they're passing it on to their children, okay, but, I don't plan to keep this lesson long. I'm going to go ahead and bring out a couple of scriptures. Okay, this is Proverbs 22:6. And it reads, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Okay. Now, obviously, these young girls, the way they were acting in the video, hey, that's the wrong way to train up a child. Okay. Here it is. That is a shameful and embarrassing way to train up a child. Okay. And I'm sure, like I was saying, they're learning this from home, from Eve. Eve was probably showing them how to twerk. Okay. Eve was probably showing them twerk videos. Okay. There's obviously no real man in the home, preferably a real man of the Lord, because a real man of the Lord, okay, would not allow this to go on. Okay. But basically these young girls, they're basically being set up, okay, to go down a path of destruction. Okay. Because this is a destroyed, a shameful, way to act in public, Proverbs 22:6 again, it says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Okay, we have to train our children up according to what the scripture says. Okay, we have to train our children to fear the Lord. Okay, and it's obvious, that these little young girls in this particular video, hey, they're not being, taught to fear the Lord. Because if they were taught to fear the Lord, hey, they would not be acting the way they're acting. Okay, but and that's, again, there's obviously no real man of the Lord in the house. Okay, because a man of the Lord, okay, would not allow, this type of behavior to go on, But we have to train our children up, to fear the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, so that they can have that hedge of protection over them. Okay, teaching your children to fear the Lord, okay, hey, will give them the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on how to maneuver in life. Okay, it promotes life. Okay, it will teach your children to avoid the different snares and traps, okay, that this devil Esau has set out here, to try to keep our people oppressed and destroyed. Okay, this is Proverbs 29, this is verse 17. And it reads, correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest. He shall give the light unto thy soul. Okay, and this also can be applied to a daughter. Okay, this behavior right here that, was in this video that was being displayed by these little young girls, it deserves correction. Okay, because if it's left unattended, okay, it could lead to other serious things. Okay, it could lead to these little young girls becoming thoughts. Okay, it could lead to other mischievous behavior later on down the road. Okay, it could lead to them, like I say, ending up in Esau's, correctional facility. Okay, it could lead to them becoming 6 feet under. Okay, Proverbs 29 and verse 17 again, it says, correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest. It says, he shall give the light unto thy soul. Okay, and again, this is why a real man of the Lord is needed. Okay, because a real man of the Lord will correct this. A real man of the Lord will not allow this to go on. Okay, but again, if this is left unattended, this type of behavior, if it's left unattended, it could escalate into much worse. Okay, like I say, it's basically, it could, it's basically, like I say, they're learning this from home. Okay, and they're basically, these children are basically being set up, okay, to basically go down a path of destruction. Okay. Okay, this is Proverbs 29, this is verse 15, and it reads, the rod and reproof give wisdom. It says, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother shame. Okay, and here it is. You saw what these children were doing. Okay, hey, they were, basically, I'm saying they didn't think no one was watching them. Okay, and here it is. They were out twerking and whatnot, and again, like I say, just basically, just bringing shame. Okay, this is a shameful way to act. It's an embarrassing way to act. Proverbs 29 and 15 again, it says, the rod and reproof give wisdom. It says, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother shame. Okay, and these children, they're obviously not being corrected. Okay, again, like I say, this is a learned behavior. I'm sure they're learning this from home. Okay, and you saw when they were left unattended. Okay, when they thought no one was watching. Okay, what they were doing, they were twerking and whatnot. Okay, they're basically bringing shame. Okay, to their parents. Okay, Because again, I mean, this is a shameful and embarrassing, way to act, and they were out in public acting like this. Okay, this is Proverbs 13:24, and it reads, "He that spared his rod," it says, "hated his son." It says, "But he that loveth him, chastened him betimes." Okay, and these children, they obviously, they not being chastened, they obviously not being corrected. Okay, because look how they're acting, and so there's obviously, no love in the home for them. Okay, their parents obviously do not love them, because if their parents loved them, they would be correcting them. Okay, they would not be allowing, this type of behavior to go on. Okay, but like I say again, I'm sure, they're learning this from Eve at home, and and there's obviously no man in the home, or at least no real man in the home, because if a real man was in the home, preferably a real man of the Lord, he would correct this, because because a real man of the Lord would love his children, and he would not allow this type of behavior to go on. Okay, this is Hosea chapter 4, and this is verse 6, and it reads, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children." Okay, and see, here it is, 2/3 of our people, they are here destroyed because they lack the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay, and see, another thing too, even with that being said, you have the men of the Lord out here on the highways and hedges, sounding the alarm, blowing the trumpet, putting up lessons day in and day out. But yet you have 2/3 of our people, they reject the words of the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. 2/3 of our people, they don't fear the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And so as a result, 2/3 of our people, they have this destroyed mentality out here, and here it is. They're passing that destroyed mentality on to their children. Because again, to act like this out in public, and I'm sure they're learning this from home. This is a destroyed mentality. That's being pushed on the children, and like I say, if this is left unattended, this is basically going to lead to these children's destruction. And because 2/3 of our people reject this knowledge, the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua reject, 2/3 of our people, this is the last scripture, and this is in the book of Ecclesiasticus, and this is chapter 42, and this is verse 11, and it reads, "Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter." Now here it is. These little young girls in this particular video, they didn't think anyone was watching them. They didn't realize that they were being recorded. And you see the behavior, how they were acting. That's a shameless behavior. All out in public, twerking. Again, it's a learned behavior, and I'm sure they're learning it from home though. But it's a shameless behavior. Twerking all out in public. Only probably no more than maybe 6, 7 years old, and they're acting already like that. It says, "Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a laughing stock to our enemies and a byword in the city." Here it is. These other nations, they look at a lot of our people and they laugh at our people, because they look at how they look at behavior like this right here, and they laugh at our people, make fun of our people, because what I'm saying, here it is. A lot of our people, like I say, they have this destroyed mentality, and what these little young girls were displaying in this particular video is a destroyed mentality, that's being taught to them. It says, "Lest she make thee a laughing stock to thy enemies and a byword in the city." A byword in the city, thoughts, and everything else, It says, "And a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude." Because here it is, this particular, in this particular video, these little young girls, the way they were acting, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Like I was saying earlier, when I first saw the video, and even though it's a short video, but when I first clicked on it, I had to click off of it because, it was just so embarrassing. It was shameful. It was sad, to watch, to see, little young girls, probably no more than maybe 6, 7 years old, out here twerking in public, Like I say, here it is. That's a destroyed okay, mentality. That's a destroyed behavior that's being passed on, okay, to these young girls, okay, and it's sad to see, it's sad, okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and end off here. I didn't plan to keep this lesson long. I hope it was edifying. Once again, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and double honors and respect to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Kwam Yasharallah and Abba Baba. Shalom.